This strategy is called forward. And just sort of draw it down like so. And forward is a fantastic way of relationship building and nurturing, guys. And when you master forward, you sort of master that relationship building piece. So forward stands for family, occupation, recreation, dreams. Okay? Family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. Now, I don't recommend someone that you have never met before. You say, so tell me about your dreams. What's the dreams you got? That would be like brakes are on. You'd start more than likely at family, and you can say you can go way back and say, hey, did you grow up in the area or did you move to the area? That's a great one. Tell me a little bit more about your family. Everyone loves chatting about their family, the good parts about their family at least anyway. What do you do for work? And from a chill out relaxation point of view, what sort of things do you do from a recreation point of view? I know we've been limited in the last little while, but what have you found yourself doing in the area? And then dreams is sort of, my favourite questions there, once you've got a level of rapport, is what are your overall property goals? What sort of property goals do you have? Because that leads us beautifully into starting to uncover where they're planning to go to. And pipeline in this business, guys, exists based on a time frame. Pipeline, I'm thinking about making a move next year. There's no way I'm leaving this property ever. Kind of thing. This is my property for the rest of my life. Time frame is, that property will be sold at the end of someone's life. Not just we put that one totally aside, but we want to add value to them because they're typically in the community quite an influential individual from that point of view. So, family, occupation, recreation, dreams. How I'd recommend you get good at this is start asking a question or two of your friends and the people that you hang out with. So, hey, how's your family going? Yeah. How old are the kids now? What are the kids' names again? And by the way, you can't ask what are the kids' names again. So what you can do is, based on your wonderful CRMs that you've got, get that information in notes. So you're starting to build this beautiful profile around people, particularly ones that you have, adopted and brought on, where you're wanting to start to build this particular information up. And I've got clients who are doing things like they know the anniversary, the wedding anniversaries for their clients. Now, I'm not saying if you can't send out a document to your clients and say, oh, here's a document, could you just complete all of this information and then send it back to me so I can actually have a high level of rapport. But when you use forward along these lines, I guarantee you'll naturally start to build into this. And then you can just go, let me add a piece. How's work going? What are you doing from a recreation point of view? What do you do in your spare time might be an easier way of saying that question. And from a property point of view, in the next 1 to 2 years, any plans, any changes that I might be able to support and help you with. Oh yeah, we're thinking about blah, blah, blah. So you started to uncover those opportunities from that point of view. A chunky conversation that potentially could be the remainder of this session, and it's how you're maximizing the phone. Now, why do I talk about this? Well, there's two things. 84% of believability on the phone is not what you say, it's the way you say it. So 84%, it's a huge stat, guys. So are you telling me, Michael, that when I get really clear on the way I'm delivering this information, not what I'm delivering, but the way I'm delivering it has a big impact? Yes. Next important ingredient, over 80% of your business is done on the phone or influenced by how effective you are on the phone. So, and that's going to be a buyer follow-up. It's going to be a conversation with an owner. It's going to be the pre-frame you have on the phone call before you sit down with an owner to present an offer. It's all of that starts to come into the mix. So if we can can look at how we can play the mastery game around phone. So a couple of things I thought would be really neat to cover with this. We'll circle back to the phone energy. This disempowering beliefs or blockers. Now I'm going to talk specifically around some of the lead gen kind of mode. I don't have time to prospect. The leads I get from prospecting are not that good. If they say no, it will hurt me. I've got low self-esteem, so if someone sort of like scratches something, it'll be really difficult. I'm not going to really have a systematic approach. It's going to be pretty ad hoc. Ideal weeks, I think, are overrated, and I'm not going to control the distractions. Okay, so congratulations. This is a package deal of blockers for us to be super effective. Now, as a little tacker, it was totally appropriate for us to have in the conversation that stranger danger. But if we've got stranger danger going on, it will stop us getting out there. Now, if I had an apple in my hand, which I don't, but if I did have an apple, I said, would you like an apple? And you say, no, I don't want an apple, or yes, I do. It's no big deal. It's an apple. So someone says, would you like some information around this? They say yes or no to it. Now, of course, if I ring, and I can increase my success rate dramatically, because if I ring and I say, are you thinking of selling? You're going to get no. I think the stats at the moment are about 599 no's before you might get a yes, okay? So it's pretty low around that. And in the 599, you'll probably have a level of demoralization in the process. But if you turn around and said, are you interested in the property market? Night Discovery. Yes, I am interested in the property market. So, okay, great. What I'd love to do is keep you updated with what's happening, because one of the things we do is a regular And by the way, never from this day forward say, I'd like you to put you on my database. No one wants to be on any more databases on the planet, guys. So I'd like to keep you informed with that. Some of my clients prefer a text message. Some of my clients prefer I've used the word my clients. They're not a client yet, but some of my clients prefer text messages. Some of my clients prefer an email. Which is your best preferred way of receiving that? So email would be great. Excellent, great. Let me grab your email. Now, they are going on the database, but they don't want to be on the database. They want information. They want intel that you can actually provide me and set up in that particular way. So the rejection thing, guys, it surprises me that people actually get into this mode, because if we went and bought 10 instant scratchies, like lotto instant scratchies, and we scratched the first one, not a winner. Scratch the next one, not a winner. Scratch the next one, not a winner. Scratch the next one, not a winner. Would you be getting more or less excited about the last of the 10? You get more excited because it's a numbers game. So if you've got 5 no's, scratchies that haven't come out, you should be getting more excited with this. And something I'd love you to write down is this: every no gets me closer to yes, so thank you. Now, don't say that out loud. That's internal dialogue for you to say. Every no gets me closer to yes, so thank you. So as soon as you do that, guys, what you have done is you've built some amazing momentum and position with that. Every no gets me closer to yes, so thank you. So these are the things that get in the way of you being even more effective along those lines. So empowering beliefs. My most important appointment every day is lead generation. I qualify all leads I generate, and I have an approach to handle those who aren't ready yet. People appreciate a professional approach, need only say no if they're not interested. I have a list of categorized contacts and influencers and a set approach for each of those particular categories. So what you've got here, guys, is a set of empowering beliefs that allows you to get into the mode of literally being far more effective in terms of how you're going to approach things. So let's now, if you can put in your notes, phone energy. So this is not about what you say on the phone, it's the way that you say it. 84% of believability on the phone is not what you say, it's the way you say it. So what do you want to leave someone with as a result of a phone call? What are the things that you'd like to have them say about you. So if I interviewed 5 people after they've had a phone call with you and said, excuse me, you just had a phone call with this particular agent, could you give me some insight as to what were you left with? In other words, was that person impressed by you? And impressed means you've left an impression, you've left a mark with them. So you think about this and you go like, what are the qualities that I want to demonstrate and present through? So guys, just over to my left here, what I have for you guys is a checklist for me as to how I am doing me in this session. So who am I going to be for you? So I've got positive, insightful, inspiring, possibility thinking, clear, fun, and cheeky. So they're the qualities that I've got there as reminders to say, how am I actually going with this? Now, what I would love you to do is to create a shopping list of 5 to 7 things that you want to present through. This is not what you're going to say. It's not dialogue, but you're going to have these. You're going to bring these into play.